Hello, this is Craig, and this is another mindfulness video. The theme for this one is Zen questions, and it's very useful to tune in with yourself every day just to notice what's happening for you. We're very caught up in our lives, we're very caught up in our busyness, in our doing, in just getting on with our day, doing our tasks, doing ticking things off our checklists, always something to do. So, this video is inviting you, especially if you're watching it, to tune in to yourself with mindfulness and awareness. So, good questions to ask are straight away, how do you feel right now? So, let's just take a moment to meditate on that question. How do you feel right now? So I'm going to hit, I have a singing bowl here. I'm just going to hit it. It'll make a nice sound. So I just want you to close your eyes for a moment, listen to the sound, and ask the question, how do I feel right now? So just take this moment to observe your body. Just feel your body as you're sitting or standing. How do you feel just now? And just use your awareness to notice. So you might notice there's aches or pains in your body just now. Can you pinpoint where that is? Are there any body sensations? Sometimes there isn't. And just take a breath. Just arrive back in the here and the now with your body. How do you feel? And there may be thoughts that answer that question, like I feel fine, or I'm okay, or I'm not okay. But see if you can let go of thoughts and just feel how you feel. And whatever's there, just be with what's there. There's no need to fix it or change it in any way. You're just noticing how you feel. And often just this noticing can be enough to calm and ground yourself. And just bring you back to the present moment. And you can sometimes notice how things move in your body. And often quite quickly when you pause. Sometimes only takes a minute or two. And while you're here, just observing your body, just notice if there's any lightness or heaviness in your body. This is another good question to ask. Are you light or heavy? So heaviness means you're feeling weighty, burdened, tired, potentially emotional, like grumpy or moody or agitated in any way. So just notice if that's there. Or you can notice that there's a lightness. There's an energy, there's potentially joy or happiness here. Do you feel at the moment that you do have energy, or do you feel that there is no energy? And again, just observe, just notice. If there's no energy, we don't go into our mind and beat ourselves up for that. We don't start analyzing, well, what's wrong with us? Life is up and down, coming and going. So heaviness can be here for a little while, and then it goes. And lightness can be here for a little while, and then it goes. The key is not to attach to being heavy or being light. You're just noticing what you are just now, what's happening just now. Is there any happiness? That's a lovely question to ask. Are you happy? Your mind might say, no, I'm not happy. I've got all this stuff. I've got all these issues. But again, that's just a thought, so just observe, come back to the feeling in you. Do you feel happy, or do you feel something else? And what is the something else? Maybe there's sadness or discomfort. There'll be a way it feels. So tune into the feeling, not the thinking. And just see if you can smile. This is your moment to smile, to mindfully smile. And see if you can smile with whatever is there for you in your body. Can we smile at pain or emotion or thoughts? Can we smile at ourselves? Can we smile to our body? Just notice. Notice if smiling makes a difference, or whether it feels silly or stupid. And if it does, just notice any awkwardness in smiling. Maybe there's something there that's stopping you from smiling. And while you're here, just tune in to what you've been up to the last wee while. Have you been in a rush? Have you been mindful or not? Have you been so caught up in your projects or your day-to-day tasks that you've not seen how you're doing? By coming back into awareness and being, you begin to notice whether you're rushing, whether you're in a habit or a pattern. You begin to notice how you communicate with people, including yourself. Are you kind in your mind to yourself? Do you beat yourself up? How is your communication? Is it harsh or is it gentle? And finally, just before we stop this short introspection of how we feel, just ask the question, who am I? Not with a view to getting any particular answer, just sit with that question. Who am I? Thoughts will come to that question. But take a few breaths, just keep coming back to your body sitting. Sometimes our mind will say, well, I am this, I am feeling this, or I am bothered by that, I am anxious, for example. But the question, who am I, can help to just observe that things come and go, and there's phenomena that arrives, like anxiety arrives, but when you watch, it doesn't stay, it doesn't linger for too long, especially if you sit with it. So you know that I am anxious is only a temporary statement. You are not your anxiety. In fact, as you sit, you begin to realize that everything is coming and going. So whatever comes and whatever goes is not you. And so we begin to see that our mind holds on to things, holds on to emotions or states, and we hold on and attach to those states. But that's really thought, a memory from the past, something that's already arrived, you're latching onto. So when you just pause and sit like this, you can allow that holding on to go as well. Who am I? The answer changes moment to moment. And so just take this moment to breathe. Just be. Just feel your being. Smile. Just allowing everything to settle. Just allowing the observation of the present moment. You can observe without thought, but you can also observe your thoughts when they come. But again, you're not your thoughts because they come and go, just like emotions. There's a movement. Watch the movement. So I hope this has been a useful pause. You can always come back to this video whenever you need a pause and just ask these questions that I've asked. Very useful practice to just tune in to how you're feeling and being with whatever's there, allowing it to move, not holding on to it, not judging it, just being with and noticing how you feel afterwards. So thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I will leave you with the sound of the bell just to breathe for a few more moments, and I'll speak to you another time.